Hey, what is up guys, Woo here back with a brand new video, and today, the long-awaited part 11 of What If Deku Stayed Quirkless is finally happening right here, right now. So let's get started, but before I do, quick mini recap, aka the video on the top right hand corner summarizes everything leading up to the point in the series that we are at right now. So if you want to see parts 1 through 10 compiled into one video, there it is for you. I do sound different throughout the entire video because of the times I recorded it. This is one of those times where I recorded late at night. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Todoroki says to Deku, "Thank God we gave you our numbers, Midoriya." Deku, relieved that he came to the rescue right on time, warns him about Stain's quirk, mentioning that he believes that he can freeze people if he consumes their blood. Stain, impressed with this analysis, confirms it and also mentions it's by blood types as well. Deku looks at the others on the floor asking for their blood types, stating that his is O, Ida says his is A, and the pro hero mentions that his blood type is B. Deku, with this new information, tries to figure out a plan as Stain goes to attack Todoroki. As this is happening, Deku all of a sudden has the ability to move again. He assumes to himself that his blood type must be the one that's fastest to recover from Stain's quirk and jumps back into the fight. He looks at his gauntlet and activates the spike mode in his gauntlets, yelling "Spiked Power Punch," hitting Stain in the ribs. Stain jumps back in pain but ignores it thanks to his adrenaline rush and charges at Todoroki, hitting his left side with throwing knives. Ida yells to Todoroki that he doesn't need to concern himself with Stain. He needs to take down Stain himself since he took his brother's name. Todoroki mentions how this isn't the way Ida's brother would act and needs to be the hero that his brother wanted him to be, lighting his left side up. Stain comments on how badly Todoroki relies on his quirk while paralyzing Deku and charges towards Todoroki. Todoroki gets nervous, creating a giant ice pillar which Stain jumps over, and right as Stain is about to cut Todoroki's arm off, Ida gets the ability to move again and kicks Stain's sword in half using his Recipro Burst. Ida kicks Stain in the stomach and sends him flying. Deku quickly recovers from being paralyzed, and Ida asks Deku if he can stall Stain while he tries to recover the engines in his calves. Deku agrees and charges towards Stain. Deku yells at Stain that this is where his hero killing ends, right here, right now. Deku shoots a mini hurricane at the ground, lifting himself up in the air. Stain says he missed, and Deku replies saying it's part of his plan, then quickly activates the jets in his boots and kicks Stain in the back, yelling "Engine Kick." Stain looks at Deku with bloodshot eyes, getting more and more excited, but then sees Ida running to Todoroki and throws knives at him. Ida takes the hit with his arms and tells Todoroki to freeze his engines so he can use his Recipro Burst one last time. Todoroki does just that as Deku looks right at Stain. Stain starts to charge at them. Instead, as Deku yells "not so fast," he charges directly at Stain, and right as Stain is about to reach both Todoroki and Ida, Deku yells at him, telling him to turn around. Stain swings his sword, but Deku ducks in between Stain's legs and then quickly activating his jet shoes, kicking Stain in the side. The kick was so powerful that it sent Stain flying into a wall as he screams in pain. Deku then goes in for a power punch, hitting Stain right in the stomach. Shortly after, Deku shoots all the air bullets at once, yelling "Mega Hurricane," not giving Stain a chance to recover. Deku then yells to Ida to do whatever he's planning right now. Ida immediately activates his Recipro Extend thanks to Todoroki freezing Ida's engines. Then Ida goes in charging at Stain, yelling that he'll avenge his brother and save lives at the same time, kicking Stain as hard as he can, then jumps out of the way, telling Todoroki to shoot a burst of fire at Stain. Todoroki does so, and as this is happening, Ida yells to Deku to give Stain a full power attack. Deku listens, activating the gauntlet, yelling at the top of his lungs, "Power Punch." He punches Stain, and as he does so, the gauntlet breaks and hurts Deku's arm. Then Ida kicks him with the last of his Recipro, yelling that this is where the hero killer ends. After that, the hero killer goes down for the count. Ida looks relieved as they all regroup. Ida looks at Deku's arm, asking if he's okay, and Deku tells him that it hurts, but it's not that big of a deal. Todoroki asks to see Deku's arm and freezes it, telling him that should keep it from getting too sore. Deku thanks Todoroki, and then they look for some rope to tie Stain up. After they tie Stain up, a bunch of pro heroes arrive, and Deku starts geeking out at all the pro heroes. Todoroki tells Deku and Ida that he had asked for reinforcements since Deku had sent his location with no context and was afraid that he might not be able to handle the situation. Deku, thankful for Todoroki's quick thinking, smiles and tells him thanks for the help. Ida stands there looking sad as Deku and Todoroki look at him. Ida starts to cry, saying that he's sorry that he had put them in that situation and that he is a horrible excuse for a hero. Before Todoroki can say anything, Deku comforts him, telling him that it's okay and that it wasn't his fault. They are just glad that he's okay, and on the bright side, they had stopped Stain, and that should be all that matters. As they start to calm down, out of nowhere, a Nomu attacks them, taking Deku. Deku starts freaking out, trying his best to shake the Nomu off him. Then shortly after, Stain awakens, taking off his restraints and charging towards the Nomu, killing it and saving Deku. Deku looks worried as Stain carries him by the collar, saying that he will save anyone that is a true hero, unlike the fakes before him. He keeps talking, saying that All Might will be the only person to stop him, and just like that, Stain collapses. They later find out that one of his broken ribs had pierced his lungs, which is why he had suddenly passed out. After all this happened, there was a man with binoculars looking at the scene from a distance and says, "Kodagiri, take us home." This was a bust. They weren't able to grab the tech hero from the sports festival. Kodagiri agrees, telling the man with the binoculars that they will get him next time, calling the man Tomura Shigaraki. After all this, Deku and Ida are in the hospital and are told the news that they illegally use their powers to harm another person from the police chief, and that if they don't want to get arrested, they must act like nothing had happened and that Endeavor was the one who took the hero killer down. After Todoroki reluctantly agrees that this is the story that the police goes with, Todoroki starts asking Deku why he was so okay with the whole thing, and Deku tells Todoroki that it's the right thing to do. It shouldn't matter if they had gotten credit or not. What matters is that they were able to save some lives, and that's all that matters. Todoroki smiles, telling Deku that he really lives up to being a hero. Deku smiles back, telling him thank you as he starts getting flashbacks to everything that led up to where he currently was. He starts crying, feeling thankful for everything he has. And boom, that is part 11 of What If Deku Had Stayed Quirkless. I'm considering this the technical finale of the series. Now, you guys notice the title of the video said finale for now. The series isn't necessarily over, but I am taking a huge break from the series because I want to do other things. I will work on other what ifs and whatnot, but I do want to branch away from that. So when I have time to upload, you will see other content as well, since I rarely have time to record videos nowadays. I work every day right after school. I have like 30 minutes to change and everything, so it's been hard to get videos out to you guys, but I'm trying my hardest, so I'm really sorry for that in advance. So I will try to upload whenever I can. Can't promise it'll always happen, but when I do, you guys will know. I will give it my plus ultra. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is the technical finale for now. Not really trying to, end the series, but taking a break. So if this is the last video of the series, then ends on a little happy bow. That's why I wrote the ending the way I did. But if it doesn't end, then you can just keep going, right? So if you guys liked the drawing in the thumbnail, be sure to check out the artist, link in the description box below. Obviously, if the artist does not want me to use his drawing for the thumbnail, I have a backup thumbnail just in case the artist wants me to take it down. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye-bye.